Hola amigos, what is up? Welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Colors. In the last episode, I died a lot for really stupid reasons. Mostly because of my own incompetence, however. In today's episode, we're going to be continuing along Planet Wisp. And hopefully liberating the planet from its horrible, terrible fate. But first we must run fast. Alright, we know what these platforms are. Thank you for giving me a place to stand. Smack those guys. Alright, well, let's build up a little bit of speed so we can get up there. There we go, first checkpoint. We get another purple that we can't actually do anything with. Just ignore most of those guys. It's weird that, like, the game's Green Hill Zone is Zone 4, but then again, like, kinda gives me vibes of, like, Sonic 2 for the Game Gear, in that regard. Because, like, Green Hill actually is a zone in Sonic 2 for the game. Oh, right, we do that loop around. I'm just like, wait, turn around, Sonic, you missed the goal! And then it's just like, oh, wait, no, never mind. Another short level to start off early on. We might actually be able to get some more, progress in this one. I've been doing, trying to do 4 levels per video, but I might be able to do more if the levels stay this short. Look at all those seas, though. From sea to shining sea. Goddamn, okay. Let's do Act 6, then. I should have practiced, but now let's grind on this rail now. I'm going to use this ring and grind. At least grinding is cool. Like, admittedly, a lot of, like, the 3D Sonic games I don't know how to properly convey this feel. A lot of them feel like roller coasters. I think that's the big thing. 3D Sonic games are designed as roller coasters that you play through. And the 2D Sonic games also have that, to be fair. But I feel like there's less interaction in, like, the 3D Sonic games. Which makes me feel a little bit more like they are roller coasters. Because on a roller coaster, you don't really interact with, like, the roller coaster that much, right? Shit. Come on. But you guys know what I mean, right? Because where you get that lack of interaction sometimes, like, I know a lot of people call, like, the modern Sonic formula to be like, oh, you're just boosting around and going fast and it's a hold right simulator. And I understand where that's coming from. I don't entirely agree with it, but I definitely see where that complaint comes from, and I think it's more of a case of I don't necessarily see that as entirely a bad thing. Because it does allow for the game to, like, do all these crazy set pieces that generally wouldn't be possible with, like, the interact... I don't know. It's like a sacrifice of a level of interaction for more of a case of, like, style, and I don't think either option is really that bad. Because, like, again, visually, Sonic Colors is a very good game, and a lot of Sonic games look good, honestly. Like, I'd even argue that there are elements of, of, what is it, Sonic 06 that look, half decent, you know? I'd make that argument. As bad as Sonic 06 is, like, no exaggeration, Sonic 06 is a terrible video game. But I'd like to be able to find, like, the good points of bad things. You know? I feel like it's like, it's easy for somebody to play a game and be all like, oh man, everything in this game is crummy, it sucks like diarrhea dick out of a buffalo's butthole. And, like, it's easy to do that caustic critic thing. I think it's harder to find, like, good things about a game that might not be that great. And I feel like it's harder to do, like... I feel like no game is entirely unredeemable. Like, even some of the stuff I've played on, like, Kusa Grande, for instance. For those who might not know, I've been a competitor in Kusa Grande, since... Kusa Grande 3 was my first one. And if you don't know what Kusa Grande is, it's a big, bad video game tournament, hosted by Brosencha over on his channel. And I've played a lot of terrible schlock on that. Not as much as others have. Because generally I don't do as well in the matches to, like, make it to certain points. But I've played a lot of bad games on Kuso, and there's some parts of those games that I still like. Like, I think I might have talked about Ghostbusters 2 for the NES at some point, but I actually had fun playing that game on Kuso. I wouldn't go out of my way to play it, but...
And there's the generator. It seems like these guys are getting harder and harder to find. I know for a fact these guys are getting harder and harder to beat.
Please remember, all planets in Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park are, as far as you know, wholly owned properties of Eggman Enterprises and its subsidiaries. All unauthorized photography, video reproduction, or shutting down of generators is strictly prohibited. Thank you.
Eggman, I am going to save this planet, and I am going to free these aliens. No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me. We can save a lot of time and broken robots if you just quit now. Try to be reasonable.
I feel like the robot wasn't actually doing anything. He was just kind of jangling his hula hoop there. All right. I forget what this guy is called. I think the merry-go-round robot, or the Ferris wheel robots, are called like Rotatatron and Refreshinator. I think this is Rotatatron. But regardless, I need to actually get up and get a power-up. Thank you. I can drop down. Never mind. Just go in circles. Wait for this guy to actually let me do something. Go. I guess this is another argument for, like, Sonic Colors having, like, kinda weak boss fights as well, because... Oh. Okay, so those actually damage you. They just don't damage you when you're a pink spiky boy. Knock him around a little bit, and then... Bam! There we go. A lot of the bosses are kind of recycled between each other, and I mean, okay, that guy's not recycled. He had 2 eyes, to be fair, but where the previous guy only had 1, so that's a net improvement, but even so, the boss fights just simply aren't, like, the memorable part of this. And I feel like that's a little weird for a Sonic game, because, like, a lot of Sonic games have some really cool and memorable boss fights. Granted, there are some Sonic games where, like, the boss fight is memorable, but it's kind of weak, but...
Wow! Sometimes I even impress myself. For a second there, I wasn't sure I was going to pull it off. Oh, who am I kidding? We both knew how this would end.
Are you talking to the broken robot who can't hear you?
Maybe. That's between me and the robot. See, the important thing here is the alien planet is free.
Absolutely.
So, we can just forget about the whole talking to dead robots thing, right?
Nope.
I knew you'd say that.
Oh, come on. I've seen you save the day a lot of times, but I've never seen you talk to a pile of metal.
Touché.
Next stop, Planet Wisp.
Alright, Planet Wisp is freed up, which means we can go on to the next world.
The Aquarium Park.
We might as well get started on it. Yeah, let's do this. Just get started on Aquarium Park. Maybe do a level of Aquarium Park and then do more the game land, I guess? Alright, this looks very much... Oh, now we've got the aquarium part of it. Aquarium Park is... I mean, I dodged out of the way with that Wisp power-up. I shouldn't have done that. Aquarium Park's a very interesting, like, zone. Even as far as some of, like, the weird zones in Sonic Colors tend to be. Like, this is an oriental city under the sea. Actually, what do I do here? Okay, I thought that would give me to, like, a secret. Oh, it did! It did! Nice! Okay, I thought I went backwards for a second, but apparently no, that was just a different area that looked similar to get me power. Which is fine. Alright, you guys a fan of blocks? You guys a fan of Sonic shoving blocks? Because you gotta do this. I like that Sonic doesn't even, like push it, he just exerts himself and, like, does the big pushes. Alright. Now, welcome to the aquarium portion of the stage. And, honestly, this is going to sound really weird. Aquarium Park's a water level in a Sonic game that doesn't suck. I think it's partly because you can, like, travel along the surface of the water with your jumps and stuff, which is kind of cool. But you can also swim in this game as well. And I know what you're thinking, Sonic can't swim! But the answer is, he can. Well, sort of. It's not really swimming as much as it is just, like, infinitely jumping. Oh, there we go. I forgot you could do the boost kick, too. Kill crab meat there. I do like also in this game that Dr. Robotnik has, like, his badniks working with, like, the egg pawns. Alright. Speaking of underwater mobility... Drill allows you to swim! So yeah, Sonic can swim. Look at that. And of course you can just infinitely jump, but you do need air. You still need air. Sonic can still drown. And in fact, drowning's kind of worse in this game, because, like, it's orchestrated. The music for Sonic drowning is is orchestrated, so it just like, hi-ya! There we go. It's not like hi-ya, it's not like, I mean, I guess drowning would be like a karate kick to your lungs or something like that. Is there any reason to go up here? Can I go up here? The answer is no. I don't have that power. Sonic hasn't learned that. He hasn't learned what the opposite of gravity is. He's still held down by Earth's gravity. You'd think that wouldn't be the case. You'd think that, like, Sonic would have managed to, get into space by this point, but nope. He's still held down by Earth's gravity. Oh, the exit isn't there. Oh, the exit's there! Okay. Interesting. I thought it would make me go horizontal, but apparently not. Oh my god! Hang on. Boost is not a good idea on this screen. It's gonna be hard to get the one-ups here. Sonic can't drown on the results screen. But you can see bubbles kind of coming out of him, too. I think Sonic has gills. I think he's learned to breathe underwater at this point. It's just like my fan fictions. What if Sonic was a fish? I mean, what if Sonic was a fish? Alright, more 2D platforming and more good music. I guess I didn't talk about this, but the music in the Aquarium Park, really good. Cube! Alright, there we go. Do some lovely little platforming here. Welcome to the joy of platforming with Sonic T. Hedgehog. I'm not gonna be able to get down to that though. Oh well. If I was just a little bit faster, I would have done it. I do like at the very least that the game like tries to provide a balance between like 3D oh, come on. Between 3D stages and 2D stages. I thought I had my Sonic lined up. Thought I had my Son the Hedge lined up, but apparently I didn't. I know that if I drop down onto that, I'm gonna go straight down, so... Hey, there's things up here. And other fun stories. Alright, let's P-switch it. Sure, let's go with that. Just... Oh, well, there was a red ring there! Shoot! I didn't even notice it. I'm going to drown with my lungs. It's gonna be so hard to get the one-ups, dude. It's gonna be so hard, especially when I drop my Wii Remote on the ground and happen to hit a conveniently placed can of cream soda. Alright, I think that's gonna be all for today's episode, though. In the next episode, we're gonna be clearing up the rest of Aquarium Park, maybe, hopefully, I don't know. Considering that last world had a reused boss, who's to say that this won't? The answer is nobody, because it does. Trust me, I've been there. I'm from the future. It has a reused boss fight. See you guys later. This is Dallas Frog signing out. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.